All right, great. I'm going to do a recording here now. And guys, what we're going to do is I'm actually keeping everyone muted. And if you have any questions, there's a chat box on your screen. And on it, just make sure that it's set to all so that, and Rhonda, at the end, I'll let you read off the questions if you don't mind, Rhonda. Just wave if you can hear me. Cool. And at the end of the call, Rhonda, I'll let you go through the questions. I don't want to get myself distracted by going through that. So we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. Let me just welcome you to this evening's webinar. Thanks for joining us for this very short notice. We're really, truly excited as to what we've got going on here. I know a lot of you out there were with us in our last business venture. A little bit disappointed. Not in the company. It was no, fault of their own. We know what happens with the United States government. But, with that being said, I know that a lot of us are still very excited about the crypto space. And I know most of you were making an awful lot of money in our last deal. So it's okay. I mean, it's just how it is. But, we're all big boys and girls. We pull our pants up and we get back to work. I'm really, really excited about what I'm going to share with you guys today. And some of you guys heard this because we only got started, I guess, 2 weeks ago. And I've been gone in Colombia ever since. And I just got back. And I know I talked to Ron and Rhonda quite frequently and a couple of you other guys as well. And we're really, really, really excited about this program. And what I'm going to be sharing with you guys is something that I think has the ability to really, take us to wherever we want to go in the crypto space. Because I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen anything as exciting as the crypto Bitcoin market. And I'm actually going to be heading out to Dallas, I believe, on Wednesday. I'm a guest speaker at the Small Business Expo. They actually have me listed as the Bitcoin expert. I've been doing that for a little bit now. And from there, I'll be going off to Miami. And again, I'm just really excited about what's happening in the crypto space. And for those of you that have been paying attention, you know that right now all the cryptos are down in value. But even being down, I think Bitcoin today was somewhere around $10,000. But think about it. This time last year, Bitcoin was probably under $1,000. So it still had a great run. It's not up at $20,000 where it was 2 months ago, but that's just the way that it works. It's just part of the correction. So really, right now, when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, now is probably a very good buy signal. So for those of you that are looking to buy cryptos outside of what we're doing, by all means, you want to look into that because I know I do a lot of buying of cryptos. And I know that one of our partners, I think it was Freddie or no, maybe it was Jackie's friend, sent me that little clipping the other day. And for the last 4 years, every year around this time, the Asian holidays, Bitcoin always takes a dip. So those of you that might have missed the run up last time, do yourselves a favor and don't miss the run up this time because it's going to happen. And what people do is, we're creatures of thought. And what we do is we do the total opposite. When things get high, people get excited. That's when they buy. When Bitcoin hit, I remember last year, when I started buying Bitcoin, it was $530 a Bitcoin. And then last year in our last venture, I think Bitcoin was somewhere around $1,200. So all of us that were involved in Bitcoin, we saw it run up from $1,200 all the way to $20,000. And the higher it got, the more excited people got. And most people started getting involved in the Bitcoin cryptocurrency space on the high. When it hit 17, 18, 19, 20,000, and then it took a dip down. That's really the total opposite because what you want to do as in any type of investing, you always want to buy low and sell high. And I know in the Bitcoin space, we're all looking to accumulate it. We really don't want to sell it, but there is ways of making money by, doing the arbitrage trading on your own or other vehicles that you can use to actually go out there and generate an income with the crypto market. And right now there's 1,000 cryptos out there where you can start getting involved in cryptos. There's cryptos out there for less than $50 that might get a run up of 300, 400, 500 to 1,000%. So there is an awful lot of money to be made in cryptos, even outside of what I'm going to share with you guys today. But with that being said, I know that when we had our first meeting, this is only our second webinar. Really, it's just our first, really. Our first one, we had my partner, Joe, that actually introduced me to this company 2.5 years ago. he did a webinar with us and we recorded. It wasn't really a business opportunity meeting. And with that, by the way, on that note, this Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern time, Joe is going to be doing a business webinar overview for all of us. So I'll get that link out to all of you right after this call because we're getting ready to really ramp it up. You know, I'm back from Colombia and my bank account's kind of low. So it's time to get back to work because I need some moolah. Anybody out there need some money? Raise your hand if you need a little bit of money, just a little bit, right? Let's face it, we all can use a little something extra, right? But, you know, what I'm going to share with you guys who haven't already heard my story, you know, 2.5 years ago when my friend Joe Abel called me up and mentioned this thing about Bitclub Network, I had no idea even what Bitcoin was at that time. And Joe's an ex-business partner of mine in another company. And even though I didn't know anything about Bitcoin, he told me that, you know what, just throw a little bit of money at it and just let it ride and see what happens. So I opened up 2 accounts, which I'll show you guys, because I always think proof is in the pudding. Documentation beats conversation all the time. So I opened up 2 accounts at the time, and one of my accounts I opened up what's known as a founder's position for $3,500. And then the other account I actually opened up for my son. I say it's my son. I put his name on it, but he doesn't even look at it. I opened up his account for $500, and I never looked at it. So I just strictly invested in these mining pools, and we all know that that's the way Bitcoin is developed, through mining, and that's what Bitclub Network is. It's a mining company. I threw that money at it, and I never looked back at it again. And then I guess about a year later, a year and a half later, I got involved in our last business adventure where we were generating a lot of Bitcoin on a daily basis. We were doing very, very well on that. And the U.S. government kind of stepped in and, you know, they didn't know what to do. So the company just said, you know what, we don't need the headache, so we're not going to deal in the United States anymore. So I looked back at my account and I realized that the $3,500 that I invested passively, never told, you know, there is a business model with this, but I wasn't doing the business at all. That $3,500 that I had actually invested right now to date has turned into over 4.3 Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin was $20,000, that was about $80,000. I mean, it's down now, but still $3,500 turned into, let's say, $40,000. Even when Bitcoin's half the price it was 2 months ago, by show of hands, who thinks that on a $3,500 investment, a $40,000 return is pretty good, right? So even in down, it's a great return. And then my son's account that I started for just $500, right now, that account is sitting at $8,000. That's 2.5 years just sitting there. So, you know, with what happened with our last company, I said, you know what? And Joe told me this before. He said, Willie, we are the real deal. And again, you know, we miss things at times. So I decided to refocus on this, and already we are off to a great start. And this is just really our second week in business. I was out of the country for a whole week. So we're really looking to turn the heat up over the next couple of months. So let me just go ahead and share my screen, guys, and just kind of give you guys an idea of what this is really all about. So let's see here. Okay. Can everybody see my screen? Just raise your hand if you can see my screen. All right, awesome. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you guys. Let me just collapse this window here and move this over a little bit. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to talk about my account that I opened up 2.5 years ago. And as you can see right now, just even sitting in my Bitcoin wallet, what's there for me to take out is over $1,100. And then over here to the right where it says mining earnings, this account, again, only $3,500 put into it, nothing else. It's already generated in mining 4.33 Bitcoin. And when I open that up, let's take a look at what this looks like, because this is what kind of blows me away with this actually, with the actual company and what they do with their mining results. Let's see if it's going to take me, or am I going to have to log back in? Hopefully I don't have to log back in. Let's see. Okay, great. So $3,500 got me into what they call a founder's pool, which means basically you participate in all 3 pools. Our first pool number 1 is a $500 one-time investment. Pool number 2 is a $1,000 investment, and pool number 3 is a $2,000 investment. If you want to be in all 3 pools like I did 2.5 years ago, it's $3,500, which makes you a founder. And if I scroll down here, you'll see the date that I opened this up back in 2015. These contracts run for 1,000 days. You can control how much you want the pools to do, whether it be, if you want the pools to run at 20%, 100%, whatever you want to do with the pools, that's totally up to you. You are totally in control of that. But if you look at these pools, just look at the numbers that this thing runs, because the pools run for 1,000 days, okay? And you're earning daily on the pools, and you can choose to have some of your earnings come out into your wallet. You can choose to take 100% of your earnings and put it back into the pools. But look at these 3 pools, and look how they've been running consecutively, never touched it, just been running and running all the way through. These are the 3 pools here. So that's the mining results that the company's having with strictly their mining alone. That's very, very impressive. Okay, so those are the actual mining pools themselves, and it even tells you what the pools generated. Pool number 1, 2.14 Bitcoin. Pool number 2, 2.0 Bitcoin. And pool number 3, 1.9 Bitcoin. And that's passively. There are a lot of people out there that aren't looking to build a business. They just want to invest their money, and they want to generate Bitcoin and be a part of this phenomenon that's going on right now. So we've got the option of doing that. And then we've got the club coin here. Our club coin basically is a coin that the company has on the market. There's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there. There's over 1,000. Ours is called the club coin. And when I joined 2.5 years ago, when you bought a founder's position, you actually got 4,000 free coins. At the time, there was no value to these coins. And I didn't even know I got them, to be honest with you. But again, I didn't look at it. But once I did, I realized that I actually had 4,000 coins. And this number up here, 282, just represents what's running right now. But I've got another almost 3,000 something coins that are just sitting there that I can do whatever I want to do. And just to show you how exciting that is, when we go into the Bittrex exchange, let me see if I can get here around this marker. See if I can find that. This is Bittrex. Let me see if it didn't sign me out. Let me see if I can move this. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Bittrex. I'm going to probably have to log back into this. Let me just see something. If I can, I'm going to show you guys this on the actual exchange itself. So this is Bittrex, right? Well, this is actually market cap, where you go into market cap and you can track all the cryptocurrencies that are out there. Well, this is Bitclub Network's coin right here, the club coin. Right now it's at $2.17. A couple weeks ago it was at $3.50, but like all cryptocurrencies, they took a hit. But as you can see right here, it's already back up. And that's right off of the market cap exchange. So Bitclub Network already has its own coin that's being traded on the exchange. That's huge. And I did that right from Bittrex is where I had that, but it actually logged me out. Bittrex logged me out because I was sitting on here for a while. Bitclub Network, blockchain.info. You can actually go into the blockchain and you can see where Bitclub is actually doing its mining right here on this page. You come in here and you can actually see the latest transactions on what they did. You see right here, Bitclub Network. Right there in the middle of my screen, you see it there, Bitclub Network. It actually tells you the blocks that they've been mining. Known blocks, 17 known blocks right there with Bitclub Network. So these guys are the real deal. And they've been out there doing this for over 4 years now. And that's very, very, very exciting as to what they're doing as far as with the company itself. Now, let me just move this around. This one thing about Zoom, it keeps putting these things in front of you and it kind of gets in your way a little bit. But I want to take you back over here. These mining pools, you know, when you get involved in the company, you can basically choose what mining pool you want to get involved in, or you might want to get in pool number 1 for $500, pool number 2 for $1,000, or you might want to get involved pool number 3 for $2,000, or maybe all 3 pools again, which is a founder's position for $3,500. What I'm going to share with you guys now is and again, if you have any questions, just go into the chat box. And at the end of this, we're going to go through a Q&A where I'll be able to answer everybody's questions. And again, this is not an opportunity call. This is more of a back end, just to give you guys an idea of what we got going on. We'll get a lot of guests on our call on Saturday, because once people see this and realize that there's very little risk, but obviously anytime you invest anything, guys, there's always some sort of a risk. I never want to say there's no risk in anything, because at the end of the day, we don't even know what's going to be happening tomorrow. So I never want to say no risk at all. But the one thing that I did want to share with you guys is a browser. See, what Bitclub Network does, if you go to bitclubnetwork.com and try and log in from the United States, you're going to see a disclaimer saying that Bitclub Network does not do business in the United States. Now, they do that because they don't want the regulators in their business. You know, that's what happened in our last company. The regulators here in the United States, they don't know how to deal with Bitcoin. They don't know how to deal with, you know, the network marketing industry. And they know that there are a lot of people that are making money, and chances are a lot of them might not pay taxes on the money they earn because it's really hard to trace Bitcoin. Not impossible, but it's hard. So because of the headaches, they basically shut down. So what Bitclub Network did, which I didn't understand this a while ago, but now I get it. I understand why they put that disclaimer on. You can do Bitclub Network in the United States, just that they put that on their website to basically keep, again, the authorities out of their business. So we say it's by invite only. And with that being said, that's why we use a VPN, a virtual private network. I want you guys to write this down because the one that I'm on right now is actually called the Oprah, O-P-R-A-H. It's the Oprah. You go to Oprah.com, you download the free VPN, virtual private network, and now you get to search the web without anybody in your business. And there's nothing illegal with VPNs. People around the world use them all the time. People that want to talk to people in other countries, they use them all the time. The powerful thing about a virtual private network is that people are not in your business. Big government's not in your business. Facebook is not in your business. What you're doing on the web, people are just not in your business. But again, there's nothing illegal about virtual private networks, okay? The one rule that Bitclub Network has is that if you're going to register somebody, you must do it from a virtual private network or the system won't let you do it, and you'll keep getting that disclaimer. Now, you can log on to the site from the United States, but you're going to get that disclaimer. And again, you really don't want people all up in your business, so it's better just to download the Oprah VPN. It's free. Free is good. I use another one that actually cost me $100 because I didn't know about this one till one of our partners told me about it. So definitely take advantage of the Oprah VPN, download that and use that, not just when you go on Bitclub Network, but as you shop around the world. And it's real simple. If you see this box over here, you can click on it and you can basically choose what country you want to surf from, Europe, Americas, Asia, totally up to you. You're in control of that, okay? That's what the VPN is all about. So what I'm going to do now is I want to take you guys over to where we at with there. I want to actually go to my other account here and show you guys, give you an idea of exactly how the actual system works itself. Let me just do this here. So let's say you wanted to join the company and there's a one-time $99 enrollment fee. That's a lifetime membership. And then you want to buy pools. You want to invest in mining shares. So what you do is you just click on shop. And these are the pools that you can be involved in. Pool number one is $500. Pool number two, $1,000. Pool number three, $2,000. And again, there's the founders pool, which basically puts you in all three of the mining pools. We also have GPU mining pools where they're mining for altcoins. There is no reason to do the founder for $5,000. That was told me by Joe. Really, if you're looking to do the altcoins, which all of us probably do want to be a part of the altcoins, the Ethereum, the Dodge, and the Monero, and the different coins that they're mining, that's a one-time $1,000 investment in that pool. That pool runs for 2,000 days. Once it's over, it's over. And that will give you one share in a pool, but you can always buy partial shares in all of these pools. Okay, you can get your one share for the price, but if you want to just buy partial shares, you've got the ability to do that as well when it comes to these different mining pools. So what I want to do now is I want to just kind of talk about the compensation from the business standpoint, because I know all of us that are on the line right now today, we're all interested in making money, building businesses, and that's what we do. This is a very, very robust compensation plan. Now understand that the mining pools, that's something that you put your money in, you just set it and forget it. It's going to run its course, okay? Very passively like I did. But now I'm going to show you guys, it's what's really got a lot of us excited is the opportunity to actually go out there and build a business. There's a lot of different money on the table with this company. One is our binary, and as most of you know, a binary is just you at the top, and then you've got a right leg and a left leg. That's all the binary is, right leg and a left leg. And every time you bring somebody into the business, you decide where you want to put them, on your right side or your left side. It really is that simple. So the first way that we earn money is obviously in the mining earnings. Pool one, you're going to earn anywhere from about $1 to $2 a day. Pool number two, $2 to $3 a day. Pool number four, $4 to $6 a day. And if you're in all three pools because you came in as a founder for $3,500, you're earning somewhere between $7 and $11 per day. That's the mining earnings. Now let's talk about the binary earnings. The first thing we do is we have what we call a cycle. And what that means is that when you have 15 points on your left and 15 points on your right side, you cycle. The cycle is $200. So let's think about it. Pool number one, you sign somebody for pool number one, that's 3 points you get. Pool number two is 6 points. Pool number three is 12 points. If you sign up a founder, that's 21 points for the founder's position. So if you signed up two founders, one on your left, one on your right, that's 21 points on each side. 15 is a cycle, you earn $200. Every time that happens in your business, you cycle at a $200 per clip. Now, depending on the position in the company will determine how many times you can cycle in a day. Okay, and I think at the first position, it's 4 times a day you can cycle. That's $800 a day you can earn in this company cycling, and that's just at the first position. As you go further in the compensation plan, you go all the way up to being able to cycle, I believe it's 8 different times a day. That's $1,600 per day on a cycle, which is pretty huge. So that's on the cycling part of the compensation plan. Then we have our unilevel. And the unilevel is basically, you know, anyone that you bring into Bitclub Network, they're on your first level. Anyone they bring in is on your second level, third level, all the way through. Well, when you bring your first 2 people into Bitclub Network, that's called your team one. You're going to earn 5% on whatever they come in with, and any of their rebuys, which the system automatically does rebuys as it's mining, you'll automatically get partial shares throughout your contract. Well, anytime the system does a rebuy for one of your partners, you'll earn another 10% on that rebuy. When you enroll your third, fourth, and fifth person, that's your team two, you're going to earn 6% on whatever they come in with, and you'll get 12% on their rebuys. When you enroll your sixth, seventh, and eighth person, that's called your team three. These are all personal enrollments. You're now earning 7% on whatever they come in with, and you'll earn 15% on their rebuys. And this is bottom right where I'm talking about right now, guys. And then when you enroll your ninth person, you start your team four. Team four, you're earning 8% on whatever they come in with, and you're going to earn 18% on all of their rebuys. Now, I wasn't the smartest guy in school, but let me ask you guys a question. Who on this webinar would rather earn 8% over 5%? Just raise your hand. Well, it's real simple. All you have to do is go out there and enroll 9 people into the business. I think that already I've personally enrolled over 25 people in this business in my first week in the deal. And again, I'm not saying that to brag, but if I did 25 people, I'm sure many of you out there can do 25 as well. Maybe you do 10, maybe you do 5, whatever you do, you do. But I'm just saying that it can be done. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that can enroll more than just that. Now, that's just some of the ways we earn income. We also have level up bonuses, which I'm not going to confuse you guys, but understand that when your people bring people in, you're going to earn a percentage of that through infinity. You're going to earn percentages of that anywhere from 1% to 4% of your people's people all the way through. And that's what's really exciting about this type of a compensation plan, because I don't care what it is. When somebody says infinity, I get excited because infinity means infinity. And a lot of companies only pay down to 8 levels or 12 levels, and it stops here. In this very robust compensation plan, you have infinity type of earnings on the table. And also with the binary, there's a thing called spillover. And this is over to your left now. You see that yellow button down at the bottom. The spillover is huge.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know if it's me, but I don't see the comp plan. Are we supposed to?
You're not
Does anybody know?
You're not seeing the actual,
No.
let me see something.
I see.
Okay, there you go. Do you see it now?
Oh, there we go. That's it.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Operator error. You know, I'm an ex-cop. Don't hold it against me. So I do talk fast too. I just forgot because I've got multiple windows open here. We normally only keep one window, but I had so much stuff I wanted to show you guys that I actually didn't realize I had to click on another screen. So real quickly, I'm going to run through this real quickly. I'm in New York. I talk quick just to recap what I was just saying. As you see at the top, it's a $99 one-time registration fee. And down the bottom, the mining earnings anywhere from $1 to $2 a day in pool number 1, $2 to $3 a day in pool number 2, $4 to $6 a day in pool number 3. And if you come in as a founder for $3,500, you're earning anywhere from $7 to $11 per day. That's just in the mining pools. Now we go back up to the top left, all binary structure, which, as I said earlier, binary is just you, and you have a right leg and a left leg. All that means is as you bring people into this business, you're going to enroll them on your left or your right side. Real simple. Every time you have 15 points on your left and 15 on your right, you cycle. A cycle equals $200. You can cycle multiple times a day. As I said in the webinar, I can show anyone how if you go to work in this deal, you can literally be making $2,000 a week in your first 30 days or less if you go to work. I've already made over almost, $2,500 in the first week in the business. And we're just getting started here. So, and the way it works, if you bring in somebody into pool number 1, that's 3 points. You see that at the top. If you bring them in pool number 2 for $1,000, that's 6 points. If you bring them in pool number 3 for $2,000, that's 12 points. If you enroll a founder, that's 21 points. So let's just say we enrolled a founder on our left and a founder on our right. That's 21 points on each side. You just cycled for $200. And you can cycle again multiple times a day. At our first position, I believe you can cycle up to 4 times a day. That's $800 a day you can make in this, even at the brand new position in the company. It gets really, really exciting. And one thing that's great about a binary is you get spillover. And all of you, for the most part, that worked with me in the last company, I put all of you guys in my power leg, which is on my left side. And what that means is that every time I bring somebody in, I've got to put them, well, I don't have to, but I choose to put them on my power leg, which is my left side. So even if you came in at the bottom and now I bring somebody in, I'm going to place that person under you. So I'm going to be helping you to build one of your legs. Obviously, we've got to put some people on the other side as well. When you first come in, you need to put one on the left, one on the right, just to qualify yourself. And you want to keep that balance because we all have a right and a left side. All of us do, but our power leg is going to be huge for all of you that are a part of what we do here if you plug in, okay? Because spillover is a beautiful thing. You know, the best money you will earn is money that came from somebody else's efforts, and that's what that spillover is all about. On the other side of the page, the unilevel. The unilevel, as I said before, unilevel just basically means that anyone that you bring in the business will be on your first level. Anyone that they bring in will be on your second level, and so on and so on and so on. So team number 1, you bring your first 2 people. That's called your team number 1. You're going to earn 5% on whatever they come in at. Plus, the system automatically does rebuys as it's mining. You're going to get more and more shares. We call them partial shares or rebuys. Well, anytime someone on your first team gets a rebuy or a partial share, you're going to earn 10% on that. When you bring in your 3rd, 4th, and 5th person, that's your second team. You're going to earn 6% on whatever you bring them in and 12% on their rebuys. When you bring in your 6th, 7th, and 8th person, you're going to earn 7% on whatever they come in at. Plus, you're going to earn 15% on their rebuys. And then on your 9th person, you start your team 4. Team 4 is where we all want to get to. That's 9 people you need to go out there and find that want to be a part of the crypto game. 9 people that you know of that want to build a business from home with no overhead. It's easy to find 9 people like that. Just go through your phone book, okay? On your team 4, you're going to earn 8% on whatever they come in with, but you're going to earn an 18% override on their rebuys. So now that I was able to run through that, when you guys can actually see the screen, now by a show of hands, who'd rather earn 8% over 5%? Now raise your hand. Does that make sense, guys? It's real simple, okay? And it's the same set of rules for everybody, so it's a fair playing field for everyone. That's one of the things I love about a business like this, because basically it says, hey, listen, guys, this is what you have to do. If you go out there and do it, you make money. If you don't go out there and do it, guess what? You won't make money. But what's great about this is just by being in the mining itself, you know that you're going to generate income every day because we mine for you. But right now we're talking about the actual ability to go out there and actually build a business. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to take a couple of questions on this before I move to anything else. So Rhonda, if you could, I'm going to leave everybody muted. Rhonda, if there's any questions in the chat box concerning this compensation plan, and there's more to it, guys. I mean, we've got overrides to infinity, as you heard me say before. There's generation bonuses that pay down to the infinity level. There's a lot more than even what sits here, but I don't want to confuse you. I think that you guys would all agree that just from what you've seen right now, you would have to agree there's some serious money there, if nothing else. Does that make sense, guys? So if you have any questions, Ron, if there's any questions, why don't you run that through me before we move any further?
Okay, there is one question so far. Can you hear me, Willie?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. How many can be in team 4?
It goes on and on and on. That's your last team. So you can go enroll as 100 people if you want. Doesn't matter. It just takes 9 people to get to team 4.
Okay.
That was easy. I must have been doing pretty good.
Oh, and that was Lydia's question. She said cool. So I think she liked your answer.
All right. Cool is cool. We like cool. So one of the things I love about this program, one of the many things, is that enrolling people is very easy. You want to enroll a new member, guys, all you need is they give you a username and they give you an email. And that's all you do. You click on enroll new member and it takes you to the enrollment page. You fill it out, their name, first name, last name, email, username. I always use a default password of 7654321 because once they get in the system, they will change it and you just click create account and it's done. Then they've got to verify their email on the other side. And once they verify, they'll have the opportunity to pay their $99 in Bitcoin. And once they do that, they can choose their package, 1, 2, 3, or founder. Totally up to them. And that's just the enrollment process itself there. You know, I wish there was a lot more to this business because there's really not. It's just about going out there and enrolling people and just kind of, see exactly, how it works and, how you can generate the income. But it's really a very simple actual process itself. There's not a whole lot to what we do here. The one thing that we do know is that, with Bitclub Network being one of the top miners, in the world, and I'll actually take you down and show you some of that stuff as well, because, and this is the blockchain itself. Let me see, make sure you guys can see this screen now. Oh yeah, you had it here, I'm sorry. This is the actual blockchain itself. You guys, let me just see if I want to take it here. Okay. You can see the blockchain there, right, Rhonda?
Yes, we see the hash rate distribution.
Very good. These, what you see here, guys, for those of you that are not, that are kind of new to crypto, this hash rate distribution, hash rate is the power that people are mining. So what you're looking at right here, these are the top miners in the world. You can see here that Ant Pool and FT Pool are the 2 top miners in the world. And then you have the rest of the top miners. Now, there's millions of miners out there. This is just like the top 20. And as you can see right over here in the middle of the page, Bitclub Network is right around 5th to 6th in the world when it comes to mining Bitcoin. This is huge when it comes to documentation and what the company itself is actually doing. And we're very, very excited about that. And this is something that was shared with me over 2.5 years ago. But again, I didn't know what it was all about. I really didn't get it, to be honest with you. I really didn't understand the power of this. But now being in the actual industry itself and doing a lot of investing in cryptos myself, I realized just how huge this really is. It's absolutely incredible. So one of the things that I'm going to do, and I really, again, I wish that there was more that I could really share as far as what the company does, but it's almost saying like, what, it kind of is what it is. These are their mining facilities that they have in Iceland and different places around the world. It's just, it's almost too simple for me, to be honest with you. I just go out there and enroll people, find out what they're looking for first and foremost, because at the end of the day, that's what's important, what people are actually looking for. And if you can help them get what they want, that's how you'll go out there and be able to actually enroll and offer a lot of people into this business, because it's all about helping other people. Are there any other questions out there, or Ron, anything else that you think I might want to share when it comes to what's happening right here with the, in the crypto world, or even with Bitclub Network?
Yeah, there's a couple more questions, Willie.
Sure.
One is, could you explain how they get from the holding tank to the binary tree?
How they get from the holding tank to the binary tree? Sure. Let me just see if I could, I'm going to log in. Someone's joining on the board, so if you're playing with your pen, just erase that. Let me see if I can log in here, and I'll show them that. Give me one second, guys. I'm going to log in here and show them just that. In the holding tree there, it's pretty simple. Let me just see if my other page is still up or it's gone. Let me just see something. Okay. No, I got it right here. Okay, so, all right, let's go. Let me move this over here some. Okay. Okay, so let's get this page up here running. Checking my browser. I have multiple browsers opened up, guys. Guys, whoever's writing on the thing, please stop writing. I don't want to remove people's controls. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Okay, so let me just show you this here. Where are we? What I want to show you.
Under my team?
Yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to see which screen I want to show them real quickly. Desktop, this one. Okay. You can see my desktop now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we go to my team here, and you go to your enrollment tree. Every time someone's enrolled in your business, you'll see them in the enrollment tree, okay? They're sitting back here. These are all the people that I've enrolled, the people my team have enrolled. You see some inactives there that haven't upgraded their account to $99 yet. And, I mean, I've already got 3 pages, guys. I mean, there's already 3 pages, and we're just getting, let me look at this. This is a week. This is a week in business. 3 pages already, okay? So once they enroll, they're sitting here in your enrollment tree, and then what you want to do, they've got to be active. You're not active until you pay your $99 and you choose your pool, whichever pool you want, 1, 2, or 3, or founders, totally up to you. And then what you want to do is you want to go to your binary tree. And once you get to your binary tree, here's where you start to enroll them either on your left or your right. Okay? So if you want to, let's just say, I mean, I've got so many in here, I'm going to have to scroll all the way down a little bit. But if I'm just clicking on all these people. Now, all these people that you guys are seeing here, and this is all my group, and this is just 1 week old, right? And I've got to click all the way down just to get to the bottom of this tree. So right here is the bottom, whoever this is right here. I don't know who that is. It might be Jackie or someone. I don't even know. Isn't it great when you have a team building, you don't even know who the people are? You love them all, but you don't know who they are. So you'll go here, and if I wanted to enroll someone, I would click the user, and now, right now, all of my personals have already been enrolled. But if it was someone else that was doing this, anyone that was in your enrollment tree, you can select and put them here and put them inside on your tree. Or you can put them over on this side. See, all of the people that I've personally signed up are already placed. So that's why when I click on select user, there's nothing there. But if you were in the business and let's say you signed up 3 or 4 people and you're ready to start placing people, you would go there. You would basically just select user, click add member. The system does it and it's done. But just be careful because once you do it, it's done. It almost takes an act of Congress to undo it. It can be undone, but again, they're going to go on your left or your right. It really is that simple. And most of you guys that are part of what we're doing right now, your left side is your strong side. Your inside leg is the one that you're going to focus on the most. What I tell people is to get qualified, you have to bring in one in your left and your right anyway. But now because our power leg, as long as we all do like an 80-20, put 80% of your effort to your inside leg and 20% on your outside leg. And that's how you'll keep them balanced, and that's how you'll keep on getting those cycles of those $200. Because when you first pick your pools, the pools take 30 days to start earning income. And that happens automatically. That's what it takes to get the equipment set up and to get you in the system. That's going to happen automatically. But what I showed you guys in that compensation plan part, that is a way that you can make $2,000 a day, $2,000 a week, whatever you're looking to do. It all depends on the type of effort that you put into it. And here, it's basically a $99 membership and choose your pool. The only thing you must remember, guys, is when you come in these pools, if you're in a $500 pool, pool number 1, if you recruit somebody that does let's say a founders pack, they're in all 3 pools. You do not earn commissions on pools 2 and 3. You only earn commissions on the pools that you're in. Now, you don't lose the money. What the company does is they will keep that money in a holding tank. And then whenever you graduate up to pool number 2 or pool number 3, whenever you hit those pools, you will then get paid that money. So you're not losing anything, but you have to be in all 3 pools to get paid immediately in all 3 pools. And as the system's generating the income for you, as it's doing its mining, it'll generate the money for you and automatically upgrade you to another pool when you get there. We've had people just do that where they came in at $500, they had it running at 100%, and the system generated enough income, or maybe just by bringing people in, generated enough income for them to buy pool number 2 and pool number 3 over time. Okay, and that's why $3,500, the founders pool, is the best option to come in, but the decision is totally yours. Whatever your wallet can stand is what you would do. Anything else, Rhonda?
Yes. The next question is, are they allowed to do business in Canada?
Worldwide. There are no borders. There are no borders.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. Terrence is asking, I'm late to the presentation. After paying $99, is $500 the smallest entry pack?
Yes, pool number 1 is your smallest pack. Click on shop here, you go to your mining shares, and this is strictly mining, guys. And then, I tell you, I was so blown away when I invested this 2.5 years ago and just totally forgot about it. And I've made 4.3 Bitcoin, as you guys saw on the other slide that I showed you. But yeah, these are the pools here. Pool 1, 2, 3, or founders. Whatever you want, 1, 2, 3, or you can get all 3 by doing a founders here. And it's just mining. Just mining. Set it and forget it. Anything else?
Leo is asking, can we see Rhonda's tree?
Rhonda can show you Rhonda's tree. I can show you. Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's see Rhonda's tree because, Rhonda and Ron are 2 of my dearest friends. And, when they came in this business, I told them right from the beginning that, they're going to stay real close to me no matter what we do. And I'm not going to show you their whole tree, but I'm going to show you where they're at. If it's okay with Rhonda, I'm not going to show you a whole tree, though, Rhonda.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine.
Sure. So, as you can see here, WHF World 8 is me. I bought multiple positions, guys. That's just what I did because I like to buy multiple things. But the first person that I bought in under me is who? Gessner 40. That means that everything that I do from this point on goes under who? Gessner 40. And she's already got, like this guy here, Michael. Michael's from, I met him in London. Michael came in with 3 founders packs. I put him right under Rhonda. She doesn't even know him. You don't even know him, do you, Rhonda?
No.
And then what did I do? I put Pat G under Michael. Michael doesn't know Pat G. Rhonda doesn't know Pat G. But Willie knows Pat G. But that's the type of guy that Willie is. I told these guys, let's go to work and I will stack people under you. That's called the power leg. And if I click on Pat G, what's under Pat G? We've got Bitcoin Chick. We've got Liz Rio. We've got Pat G again. Now, Pat G came with 2 positions, but what happened is, before she even got her other position going, I recruited Bitcoin Chick, and she recruited, I recruited both of these, Bitcoin Chick and Lazaro. So before she even put her next person in, I had already put 2 people under her, and then she put her other position here. And she also did one on the other side as well. So she got 2 people stuck between her before she could even get her second position in because I placed them. These are all people that I put in between these people. If I click on Pat G again, now we've got these people here. We've got the wealth transfer. We've got trends. And then we got Sue Aiken, lovely Sue. That's one of Rhonda's people. So I think all of those people in between there went to Rhonda and she didn't even know them. Isn't that right, Rhonda?
That's right. You
don't have a problem with that, do you?
No, Ron's right here smiling from ear to ear.
What's up, Ron? But no, this is what we do, guys, and there's going to be more under Sue. I click on Sue, there's more, guys. It just keeps on running. Oh, there's my man, Freddie. I don't know if that's the same Freddie, but I think it is. Yeah, Ellen. Ellen's here, and then Freddie's there. There you go, Freddie. I think Freddie asked that question. So there's Freddie right there. Now, Ellen obviously put this person, I think it's her husband or somebody, on her left side, and she brought Freddie in. Matter of fact, Freddie's the guy that told us about this VPN. Freddie's a computer guy out in California. The guy's got more computer knowledge than every single one of us in this webinar put together. But this is what happens with a team. You know, you get people, different expertise of life that can come in and really kind of help us all get this stuff done. Freddie's got so much information on trading and different ideas, and he's promised to take me to the Philippines with him in a couple months. A lot of things we got going on. But this is what happens with a network. You know, if I click on Fred, I think Freddie just went into business, so he might not have anybody under him yet. No, so Freddie's got 2 open positions here. Freddie can put somebody here, and Freddie can put somebody here, right? Any other questions?
Leo wants to know where he is. Do you mind going back up to Gessner 40?
Sure, let's see where we're at. Gessner 40, I go right here.
Yeah, what we decided to do, and we're really just getting started too, we put the first 3 people we put on the side that we're building were our top 3 recruiters with USI.
Oh, I see it right here. So we got we've got Diane, and then you've got lovely Jackie right here.
And then Leo.
Leo's one of these 2, I'd imagine.
He's the one on the right.
He's the one on the right, exactly. So that's the leg that they're building there now. And then there's more coming. I mean, under Leo, there's something under Leo. There's some stuff under him and Traveler, and then he's got 2 open positions here.
And we have Diane's been out of the loop here for a little bit due to a death in her family. So she has some people in the enrollment tree that she hasn't placed yet.
Okay, so she'll be placing them under, whatever's in that line over there. That's how you build this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have a question, Willie. Is there a way when you... Oh, I think I know my own answer. When you look in the enrollment tree, you can't tell by looking there if the person's on the binary tree yet, can you?
Can you tell? That's a good question. I'm not even sure. if you can
Or
tell.
do you just have to go to the binary tree and then when you click select user?
It'll show you who's available, correct.
Okay, that makes sense.
It'll show you who's
Okay,
available. And as you see here, guys, the next payout on the cycle is 17 hours from now. I think it's 11 p.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Pacific time. They do the actual binary. So the next payout on the cycle is 17:05. And here's what I basically, this is my, in my Bitcoin wallet here, guys. This is what you can see what I've earned in a week, $2,300. And it shows you the actual transactions here. Look at this, guys. I mean, is this pretty cool stuff or what? Look at this. I've already got pages and pages of this, but look at this. This is commissions paid on people coming in. You see cycles here. There's a cycle here, $200. There's a cycle here for $800. There's a 1% because we have overrides that go down to infinity. When your people bring in people, you get paid anywhere from 1 to 4% when that happens, and you can't even control it. But look at these numbers. I mean, these guys track everything. And all of this can be withdrawn from your wallet whenever you want. All you do is click on withdraw right here. And look what's available. I can withdraw it to my own wallet instantly. That is your money. It is sitting there for you right here. Take that out. Over $2,000. Take it out whenever you want. And they have a pay it forward button, which Ron told me about that, where you can basically, you can fund somebody else's account. Just click on pay it forward and you can fund anybody's account in your business. And they can, you can deposit money in this way here too. So there's a very robust system, guys. And, we're really excited. And, I know that a lot of us spend a lot of time online just trying to educate ourselves in the Bitcoin world. We all come across people that are very credible, that have had success in this industry. And I can't tell you how many times I've come across people, and I'm sure that Ron and Rhonda might attest this as well, that we've come across people that are involved in Bitclub Network. And these guys are doing very well. And a lot of guys do multiple programs as well. They buy separately on the outside world. They do different things. But as a stable, as a business, Bitclub Network is right there at the top of this thing. So we're really excited right now. And as you see over here, founder, it says founder to the right. I'm a founder position. And yeah. Any other questions, Rhonda, before we conclude? It's been a good webinar. We're going to be excited for our business overview on Saturday with Joe. It'll be this was more of a training just to give people an idea of what's going on. But we will have a business overview Saturday at 1:30 Eastern time, so that the people on the West Coast can partake in that as well with the co-founder of the company, Joe Abel. And this guy's making probably close to $1 million a month. Definitely over $800,000 a month. And he's been doing this for 3 years, 3.5 years, something like that. Huge,
wow.
huge.
Yeah, there's a couple more questions, Willie.
Sure.
How many positions are we allowed to have? Most companies only allow one.
Nope, not here. You can have as many as you want. Right now, I've probably got about 8 positions I bought. So you can have as many positions as you want, guys.
But you're currently building one, right?
That is correct. That is correct. The only one I'm building is yours.
Right. Because you did that. I mean, that made sense, what you did to get to the team 4.
Exactly. Trying to get paid to make money. You got to make the programs work, But it's exciting, and I can call anybody up anywhere in the world and get them in this deal, I've got, from my last marketing, I do some marketing on Facebook. Nothing serious. I'm not a good marketer, but I just put stuff on my Facebook page, and I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. I just put things on there about cryptocurrency and blah, blah, blah. And people wind up calling me up. Hey, Willie, what's that about? I can't tell you how many people do that. And we did have a marketing system in our last deal, Ron, as you guys know. I had my son going there because not that I don't have the time. I just don't feel like doing it. I'll give him some money to do it. But I just had him go in there. I had over 100 leads, 100 leads from the other company, just people interested in Bitcoin. 100 leads he downloaded for me today that are hot leads that all I have to do is pick up the phone ask some questions, and see how I can help them. Of those 100, there's no way, if I just recruited 20%, that would not be bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's very easy. We have some marketing stuff right now that we're working on. You guys have probably seen this page here. I just, and I save all my stuff in Google Keep, guys. It's just a great tool. Hopefully you guys are using Google Keep. But I save a lot of stuff in there as far as keeping my businesses in order and different things that I do. But if I go into my Google Keep, we've got a great marketing site here. It'll pull up. And now we're going to be able to get this personalized for ourselves, guys. I think it's about 100 and I think it's going to be about $160 or $150 to get your own site like this one I'm going to pull up right here, which will be great for marketing. And I'm going to look at some other things as well. But this site that I'm pulling up right here, it runs slow because we're on a screen share. But this site here that's pulling up now, I mean, it pretty much answers everything anybody wants to know about Bitclub Network. You don't even have to be, you know, what we want to do is give people information. We don't want to be the information. It's not about us. It's about getting people information. But this site's going to load right now. It's just taking a minute. But this site here, we can all get one that's personalized to us, and it basically will give anyone all that they need to basically get people information that they need to make an informed and an educated decision about what we're doing here. This site here, it'll do the work for you. Talks all about Bitcoin, full explanation of Bitcoin, full explanation of Bitclub Network, crash course, you know, all of this kind of stuff. But we'll have all this access to us, you know, and I'll be getting that out to everybody as well. We're really excited, guys. I hope you guys are excited as well. I think 2018 is going to be a great year. And for those of us that really go to work and understand how to run this play, I mean, look at this site here, guys. It explains everything. You guys can write this down, too. It's not my site. I'm going to get mine probably tomorrow. It's bitcoin.bitclub, bitcoin.com, bitcoin.bitclubbitcoin.com. And, you know, everything that we talked about in the compensation plan is right here. Go learn it. Go study it. And you don't have to be the expert at the compensation plan, guys. Just understand. Recruit, recruit, recruit. Left side or right side. That's it. Obviously, the best investment is $3,500 if they have $3,500. If they don't have $3,500, come in with $500. And then they can always upgrade. You can upgrade to the different pools whenever you want, guys. And that's it. Any more questions out there, Rhonda? Because I'm, I can't work too hard. You know, I'm a retired cop. You know, I'm tired. This is all the work I did for the day. You know, what else do you want to?
Yeah, we don't want to wear you out, Willie. Let's see. Do you make YouTube videos for Bitclub?
No, I don't. There's enough stuff out there. You know, I think it's just a detective in me. You know, when I join something, I go out there, I do some due diligence, I do some research, and you know, you gotta be careful on the internet because, you know, I don't care what company you put on the internet, you're always gonna hear this is a scam, it's a scam. And what people don't understand is that there are professional marketers out there that they know that if they call something a scam, it gets eyeballs. The more eyeballs they get, the higher rated their sites are. And that's how they sell their wares. So be very careful when you do your searches. I'm very good at that kind of stuff. But I found a lot of credible people out there in Bitclub Network that I kind of use their stuff just to learn the program. But once I came across this site here pretty much gives you everything you need to know. But, yeah, be very careful, man. The internet's really a scary place nowadays. And, you know, YouTube, Facebook, we got to be really careful out there because, you know, they're taking people's minds. And, you know, it's almost like, not to coin a phrase, it's almost like fake news, a lot of fake news out there. So be very careful, you know, what you do and what you read into. But yeah,
there's so many videos on that page.
Yeah, you really need nothing else because it breaks down every step of the compensation plan in very short, you know, 3-minute videos. That's why they broke it down, as opposed to going through everything the way I did just now, just, you know, running through everything so quickly. It breaks it down real nice for everybody. Any other questions out there, Rhonda?
Yes.
Let's.
Well, I guess somebody must have come on late. They're just asking if it's being recorded and then also where will they find the recording?
I will email the recording out. If you don't have my email, it's william.folks@gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll send you out the recording. That's william.folks, Gmail. And I'll shoot it out to you, but most of you guys should be on my mailing list. And I'm going to get a new mailing list too, because I'm going to probably start a brand new one, and for people that are just involved in what we're doing. And I'm going to start doing some marketing as well. So, and I'm working on some other things as well. And you guys know, anything I come across, I put it out there to you guys right away, because the better we all do, the better we all do, right?
Yeah. So you said Saturday 1:30.
Saturday 1:30. I'll get that out and I'll put it on our Facebook page. Ronnie, just give out the Facebook address. What is it? Our Facebook
group page. I think it's facebook.com/Bitcoin Daily Mining.
Bitcoin Daily Mining, yes. Great site. That's how we pretty much stay in touch. And the other thing I'm going to ask you guys, I sent out a message the other day, but everyone should download WeChat, WeChat. It's just like a WhatsApp, but it's a lot more robust. You can work it from your phone, from your computer. You can transfer files. You can do group video chats. You can put together huge groups. It's all encrypted. Again, we got to get off of that Facebook and stuff, guys. Very important. We get off that social media. I mean, use it for a little bit of advertising. That's all I do it for. But WeChat is very good. And if you travel a lot like I do, no matter what country you go to, people send you a text. You touch a button and it translates it for you. I was over in Colombia, man. That's all I did. I had people, no speaking no Spanish. Download WeChat and we can talk all day long. And that came from Freddie as well. Sharp guy. But WeChat's a great thing. And once you do that, we'll put together a private WeChat group so we can stay in touch and just stay connected, which is very important.
I think it is just WeChat.com.
Yeah, it's WeChat.com. And the link that I sent out the other day actually lets people join me right away as far as a contact in their book, though. That's what that was, what I sent you guys. But, yeah, you can download on your own, WeChat.com. But you have the ability to send somebody an invitation where they actually become your contact just from your invitation.
Yeah, what was your name on there, Willie?
I think it was, I don't even know.
Was it WHF World?
Yeah, WHF World. Yeah, that was my name on there, yeah.
So once you set that up, you can search for friends. Right. And I just downloaded it too, so you'll find me on there.
Yeah, it's great from the computer. You can do it from the computer or the phone. I love it. Video calls, chats, everything right from your computer. And over 900 million people have it. It's really huge in Europe and Asia. Google owns WhatsApp, and of course they want us all buying their stuff. But anyway, good deal.
I missed one question from Freddie. He's asking, he said you didn't cover the GPU mining.
Yeah, Freddie, you kind of missed that. The GPU mining, there's two shares. You can buy a $1,000 pool of $5,000, and my partner said there's no reason to buy the $5,000 mining pool there. That was something that some guys did because they were making some big money on bringing people in on it, but he told me there's no reason to buy that. But that is the altcoins, and you can move it and point it at whatever altcoin you want. And just again, with commissions, remember, if you're not in the pool, you don't get paid on the pools. But if you do come in with the GPU mining pool, you can get commissions on the other three pools. You're not in the other three pools, but you can get paid on the other three pools when you bring people in. So it's either the founders pool, get you paid on everything, or if you come in with the GPU founders pool, you get paid on everything as well, commission-wise. And that was pretty much it on the founders, on the GPU pools. And it's all self-explanatory when you go back there. It's really not, I tell you, it's a really simple program, guys. Get into the pools and start doing some recruiting. Earn money mining and earn money building a team. Pretty much it. Very simple program here.
One last thing, Willie, might be good to show, if everybody, I don't know if everybody knows where to find their affiliate link.
Let's see if I can pull that up here. Yeah, so if you log in here and just go to resources, guys, you go to resources. Let's see. They can see you can see my screen, right, Ryan?
Yes.
Yeah. So you just go to resources, marketing tools, and a bunch of landing pages and stuff back here. You see it's just Bitclub Network. My username is there. You've got 3 landing pages here, and it's in different languages as well. That's landing pool 1. Then you got landing page 2. Right, that's another one. Great marketing stuff, guys. And you have landing page 3, which is really just a landing page where people can put their information in and come to you. So this all comes with your $99 membership. And I think it is important to let the tools do the selling, not you. You don't want to oversell someone. Let them look at the information, set up a call. And one thing that we all need to get better at, guys, and just take it from my 18 years of experience in the industry, when you're trying to build a team, the people you're calling, the people that are in your phone book, they have a relationship with you. They know you. So when you're dealing with your warm market, the best thing you can do is get them on the phone with somebody else. In other words, just let them know you just came across this great opportunity. You're really excited about it. You're brand new, but you're working with some people that are getting some things done. And if you're really interested, let me get them on the phone with you. Let me let you have a short conversation with them, because you don't want to be the one that's trying to explain what you don't explain. And again, if they're in your warm market, they know what you do. They know if you're a crypto expert. Now, when you're dealing in the cold market, like on Facebook, and people who don't know you, well, if you learn your business, you can become the expert because they don't prejudge you. But if you're dealing with, your cousin, your uncle, which again, it's always been my experience that, family will never really get involved with you for the most part, even though my family does support me. I got to give them that. But for the most part, family doesn't really, we all know how family can be sometime, right? So it's okay to reach out to them and see if they're interested in learning more about Bitcoin, send them some information, get them on maybe some of our calls, and let the experts kind of bring them into the deal. Don't spend too much time doing it yourself. But when you're dealing with the cold market, you can be the expert because they don't prejudge you. Hope that kind of makes sense, guys.
Makes perfect sense. Leo just said that's what Jackie did to me. She got you on the phone.
Jackie's a smart girl.
Yes, she is. She's a smart cookie.
All right. Anything else, guys, as we conclude here? I went over about 11 minutes. I normally like to get our calls done in 60 minutes, but, this is important. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This is just our first little meeting, guys. We're going to do it again. And we're going to do it the right way.
Dorothy said, thank you for a great webinar.
Thank you. You're welcome, Dorothy. Condolences. Yep. Beautiful.
That was it.
All right, guys. So have yourselves a great evening. If you need me, I'm around. Whatever you guys need, let's go out there. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys at the bank making deposits. Take care and have a great evening.
Thanks, Willie.
Welcome. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.